What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Sunday, May 22nd, and usually I make videos on the weekdays, but today I'm making a special video for this new NFT collection called Trippin Ape Tribe. Now, this collection has a lot of hype built around it, and for good reason. And in today's video, I'm just going to share with you basically what the project's all about, why I'm personally hyped for it, and also why you should be really excited for the upcoming mint this week. Now, we're going to be talking about all these great details in this video, but you got to watch it through its entirety and not miss a single detail. Now, with that said, as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys, let's get right into it, because I think you guys are very interested in wanting to see this video. You guys have requested it, so I'm going to make one for you guys, and this is also for the Trippin Ape community. Now, as you guys know, this is going to be launched on the Solana blockchain, mainly on Magic Eden and possibly OpenSea as well on the secondary market. But what you need to know is know the collection and how to mint. Now, what you need to know is that this is not a cult. They specify that all over Discord, all over Twitter, all over their website. And the reason they put that out is because it almost kind of feels like a cult, but it's really a great community. Now, there is going to be some details in here which I will share, but let's go ahead and read this paragraph. Trippin Ape Tribe is a community first profile for picture project on Solana, backed by a strong and ownable branding, cheeky storytelling, innovative long-term utility, and a passionate community of free-thinking degens. There are going to be around 10,000 apes that have fallen under the trance of mysterious yet charismatic leader. Now, I thought it was Charles, which was the name, but this is an O, so I think it's called Corals. I don't know how to read that, but that's okay. But don't worry, it's definitely not a cult. Now, this is the type of artwork that we're talking about, and it is crazy good. I feel like this is going to be the next new OK Bears on the Solana blockchain. Just the design elements, just all the details is just way beyond. Like, I think this is a mix of Bored Ape Yacht Club mixed with Mutant Apes mixed with all sorts of things, and this is just some next level artwork. I look forward to picking this up on the secondary as well, so this is going to be really amazing. Keep in mind, now you do need to understand the story, so what is actually going on. Now, I'm just going to sum it down for you because this is just a long paragraph. But basically, all these different apes are basically together at what they call a fire festival. And at that event, or at that place, there was Charles, or Corals, wherever you call his name. He decided to leave to go venture out, and he went missing for a while. And then when he came back, he was telling his ape friends, his 8 disciples, that there is this promised land in some way, that there's something awaiting them, and that they need to follow him in order to understand what is going to happen. And when they all came back, those apes became the disciples, and they had increased abilities, exponentially increased abilities. And so these different apes had come back with different traits, and it is amazing. So that's basically what this whole thing talks about. You can definitely check it out. It's a really funny story, but I thought it was really unique. And the artwork, like I said, is just really all over the place. I think it's just fantastic that they are not just an NFT collection just coming out with, a profile for a picture, but it's also coming out with something that allows the community to get excited about something, right? So there are 3 different principles that they have. They have the community, which is something that you need to engage in, right? You need to engage in the community both on social media, on Discord, on Twitter, and any other website, just to build that awareness, but also to build with each other, to get to know each other a little bit more. But also you need to know the identity for yourself. Again, this is about a brand. This is about like-minded people working together, collaborating, and building this brand together because they want like-minded people who are free thinkers, free-thinking gens, so that they can build, right? And that goes into the community in terms of innovation. Why we need to know that when you're a part of this, when you own one of these NFTs, that you're a part of the innovation of this project, because it shouldn't just be a photo. It could possibly be something more than that, but we don't know at this point. But why not join in that by just owning one of these NFTs? Now, there is a journal here that I'm not going to go into detail, but it's actually really cool. The reason I like this is because just check out the interface. It's really fun to interact with, and you don't see many NFT websites like this. And it's basically the journal of Charles, or Corals, whatever his name is. And it basically documents what his experience is like and why he wanted to recruit these disciples in a way, if you could say. So that's really cool. And this is the team members, right? These are the team members behind the project. Now, there are the co-founders, there's the artists, and there's also the community manager, marketing lead, and also the developer. Feel free to check those out. But they have amazing artworks. I'm actually a big fan of this guy right here. Dig the crown, dig the crystals in terms of his fur. So that's really cool. You gotta look out for traits like that. But I do look forward for this going in the secondary market. Now, the frequently asked questions, something that you guys definitely want to know. Now, what is Trippin Ape Tribe? Well, it is community, right? And we talked about the strong owning branding and also the hilarious story behind it, the utility, all that jazz. When is the mint? It's going to actually be in my next slide. So I will show you when the mint is and how much the mint will be. We don't really know what the mint will be. But right now, minting prices only for people who are whitelisted. It just seems like to me the minting is going to completely be consumed up. A lot of people have gotten their whitelisted for the mint. So, I think you're better at just scoring these on the secondary market. How large? We know that there are 10,000 apes. Which marketplace? We did clarify it's Magic Eden and OpenSea. Can you get whitelisted? Well, here's something that you need to know. So Charles or Corals knows one thing is that he's always watching. This is what the community always says on Discord, is that he is always watching. So as long as you're persistent in communicating with people on the Discord or on Twitter, then you possibly could get whitelisted for this before it launches, before the minting happens. So just keep that in mind. Is this a cult? Definitely not. Who told you that? Exactly. I love that there's that story. Like, is this a cult or is this a brand? It leaves people to guess what that is. So that's really fun. Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. And that is going to their Twitter page. Now, if you go to their Twitter page, be sure to follow them just to stay engaged, stay in reach. But you do need to know a couple things. Now, this has a major community behind it. Around 391,000 people have already followed this project, only following 9. The reason I'm bringing that up is because that's an exponential number of people who are following this person. Now, sometimes when you see these numbers, you become very skeptical, but you have to look into who's actually following them. So I looked into who's following them in my friend group, and it's just good to know, Neo Tokyo, which is a great gaming metaverse development company and community. They are a part of this. They also help us Neo Tokyo citizens participate in the whitelist event. I was not able to score in, unfortunately. But there's also, Astral's main holder. This guy bought the #1 rarest Astrals for almost $30,000. He's also following the project. We also have Alex Becker, who we know is a YouTube influencer. We have Alex G, who's part of Neo Tokyo as well, and a couple other OK bearers. So obviously, there's a lot of momentum here. And this person with D-Gods, another top Solana project, is also following them. So I feel comfortable with this project. I feel comfortable with the minting stage and something that I really want to be a part of. Now, like I said before, they reached over 300,000 views, completely outrageous, which is something that I think is just going to show how bullish this project is once it launches. But also, now we're going to get into the details of what is going to happen, where it's going to launch. So this was posted by Magic Eden. They said, due to the unfortunate circumstances this past week, we'll be launching both Gcon Studios and Trippin Ape NFT. Now, to be clear, this is not an official partnership with Hydra Launchpad. We are doing our best to help everyone in a tricky situation. They're going to be launching Trippin Ape NFTs on Magic Eden, because I did not know where they were going to be. I wasn't sure this was an Ethereum project or whatever, but now I know that's a Solana project launching on Magic Eden. I actually feel really comfortable with that because Magic Eden has a very promising, safe platform. So that means that they partnered with Magic Eden. Next up, you need to know when's the date. That is May 24th. That is literally just 2 days away from now on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, that's when the minting stage will happen. But shortly after that, secondary sales will go live. This is when people have their apes and they're going to list it for sale. Now, I don't know how much they're going to be, so we'll see when that happens. Maybe we'll make another video about that. But they will make that announcement fully on Discord, so be sure to subscribe to them on Discord. And if you don't know where that is, just go to their main page, join their Discord, and that's where it's going to be. Next up, if you don't know this, you got to check out this video, which is crazy. Now, in this video, he's making it very clear that this is not, he wants to make sure that this is called an initiation ceremony, not like some gathering or, qualification. It's an initiation. And it's kind of entertaining to listen to this because it's actually from the founder and it's like a distorted voice. And it's like a mysterious person. It's a character that we can all believe who it is. But in order for you to be a part of this community, you need to be initiated into it. So either you mint, that's your initiation, or you buy, that's your initiation, or you just participate in the community, that's your initiation. So that's really cool. It really does feel like a cult, but it isn't, because they're not a cult. Isn't that funny? So who are the people behind this project? Well, we did talk about the developers, but also Valhalla Labs is also part of this as well. They are interdimensional builders in the Web3 space, and they built Trippin Ape NFTs. And I think that is really cool. This kind of reminds me of something else. Now, if you look at this artwork right here, it kind of reminds me of Bored Ape Yacht Club when they had their little swamp headquarters. But this is much more on a top level. So this is the place where Charles or Corals or whatever decided to build his retreat on this island during the Fire Festival, right? And so at this point, you can see like something is happening, brewing behind the scenes, and we don't know what that is. But that experiment is something that's going to help builders and dreamers and scientists build within that community. So that's something you need to be really excited about. I'm really digging this, and I can't wait for this project to release. Now, you haven't already, be sure to join their Discord. Now, in their Discord, there's a lot of different things. I mean, they have over 8.6 people that are already whitelisted for this mint. So that should allow you to understand, okay, that means there are 8.6 thousand people. There are only 10,000 available. So that means like these people are mainly going to mint maybe more than one, in my opinion. So that means that I think they're going to be completely sold out during the whitelist mint, and there won't be enough available at all for the regular community. But again, that's not bad news. You're able to pick it up on Magic Eden or OpenSea. Now, there's a lot of different community members. As you can see here, Charles is on the right, or Corals is on the right, and he is the Supreme Ape. He is the person that's going to be watching you participate in the community. And I don't think it's too late to participate and actually maybe be part of the whitelist event, because honestly, as long as you are part of this, then you can actually see that, hey, it's possible that you could be whitelisted. And the whole point is this, though, it's not just to be whitelisted, but maybe you just want to build. Maybe you just want to be a part of the community. Maybe you just want to meet other people who are like-minded individuals around the world. But just be sure to comment. Be sure to engage, because he's always watching, as they say. Isn't that fun? That makes, like, I don't know any other NFT collection that's trying to do that. And that makes me feel really excited just to become part of this. It makes me want to engage. So there are all sorts of things, community-based things, resources, and also if you want to talk to the team, you can ask them any questions. And say, for instance, you got whitelisted but you don't know how to participate, well, you can open a ticket and they can support you on here. You can ask questions about that. So that's really cool. And then obviously they have voice channels. So if you want to talk to people right now, there's so many people live engaged in the community. That just goes to show that this is a really promising project. So guys, that's pretty much it. Be sure to join their Discord, be sure to join their Twitter, and get excited for the minting stage happening this Tuesday, May 24th. Stay in touch on this website for all the details regarding the whitelist and regarding the minting stage. And that's about it, guys. Let me know if you like this video. Are you looking forward to minting? Are you looking forward to even buying on the secondary market? And how much do you think it's going to be in the secondary market? I want to know your thoughts, guys. So with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the global crypto assets exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.